Welcome back to episode 7. My name is Khalil. I'm joined by the beautiful Mub Sweet.
Hello. Welcome back, you guys.
Welcome back to episode 7. 7 مبسوط. سمعت? 7.
Yes, 7.
Yes, you mixed it up last time, so focus.
I'm sorry.
You're welcome. I forgive you.
Thank you.
Guys, this is the sick podcast. I recently got diagnosed with COVID. I'm pregnant with COVID. I got 2 lines on the test. And thanks, babes. Thank you. And you're sick, if I'm not mistaken. أنت امبارح كان رايح صوتك.
Yeah, I had the flu for like the past 4 days. I did the swab and it was negative. So apparently other diseases still exist. And, you can be sick and it not being COVID.
You can't, though, because it's the trend now. Because خلاص, if you cough in public, COVID.
Why are you here? Why are you outside? Why?
So yeah, apparently you can get sick, and it won't be COVID. But guess what? That was not the case for me. I'm finding the energy to record this podcast, and we were supposed to record yesterday, but you were like, your voice is pretty, and I was like, bro, let's just record yesterday because.
If you can believe like it, I was sounding even more nasal than I usually sound.
You don't sound nasal. I think it's in your head. I think it's like, one of those when you
I think I speak
own...
through my nose at some point.
No, I don't think so. I think it's one of those when you hear your own recording, you know, when you hear your own voice on record, and you're like, that's disgusting. I don't want to fucking
it is.
That shit out of my face. But that's everyone when they hear their voice on record. Like, that's why I never hear this podcast. I just post it. I don't edit it. No, I'm joking. A lot of editing goes behind this. Shout out to our editor.
Yes, because we say a lot of random shit that shouldn't be ever on air.
I said shout out to our editor.
The best editor out there.
I would like to like my own post right now. Do you remember when people used to...
You deserve it.
Do you remember when people used to like their own posts on Facebook? It's like high-fiving yourself in public.
I remember when the like feature first came out, and then people started saying like, "Thanks, likers," in the comments.
I swear to God! Oh
and
my
then,
God!
Like, you know,
bro,
more people would like, and then like they'd say "Thanks, likers" again, like after an hour or two.
Oh my God! No, my body just twitched, bro.
Hey, bro.
My body's clutching. Thanks, likers. Wow. It's like when it's the equivalent of people saying, okay, so a lot of my followers has been asking me.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that, okay? I did that 2 weeks ago.
Listen, not a lot of people can do it. Only influencers can do it. And you're a proper influencer, so أنا ما بحكي. Babes,
I have just been knighted by Khalil.
Yes. Next step is the blue verification tip on Instagram.
Yalla, for all of my 700 followers.
You know what I've been binge watching lately? Like I've been watching a lot of. You know those videos where it's like they move into a new house and he wants to do like a gaming room or like a streaming room, and they do the setup from A to Z from scratch, and he does like all the cable management and he gets the shit from IKEA. Bro, I am in fucking love. I'm in love. I'm like, I started taking notes what I would want in my setup. Then I look at my actual setup and it's just sad. It's just a laptop and a microphone, and you record in a farm with the roosters clucking.
Less is more. Until you can afford more.
Less is more. What a way to tackle life, bro. So what? I'm recording this podcast in a farm, Khalil.
But no, like your setup is actually very neat. I don't want to show you my setup because you would immediately judge. I have like 3 bottles of water, my vitamin C, my ID
protein
from
shake.
work, labne right now because that was my dinner.
A random papaya fruit, a random dragon fruit.
Hey, so no, your setup is not too bad.
Bro, ever since our last episode, I've been playing Pokemon Go non-stop.
I like how we advertised for the game, and
exactly.
Then you were the most the person who was most susceptible to your own advertisement.
Damn it! I should never work for Pepsi. Can you imagine me making a commercial for Pepsi?
There's no like we talked about Pokemon Go last time, and then like both of our friends Faz and Hadi, like they also downloaded the game. I'm like, guys, thank you for listening to the podcast, but like no, you guys
This was not a
need
call to
be
action.
more resistant to ads.
It was not a call to action. It is a fun game, to be honest. And here in Copenhagen, you like walk a lot and you bike a lot, so you hatch a lot of eggs.
Yeah, but I wanted to download the game too, but it's banned in Saudi.
Yo, let's talk about that. What the fuck? Pokemon
Yeah, I
Go, for
googled
all of our
why, and
listeners who don't know, Pokemon Go is banned in Saudi Arabia. It's banned from the App Store. It's banned like everywhere. You can't find it. And there's actually like a legal press release or something
yeah, they said
regarding
that
Pokemon Go.
it promotes polytheism, and so and it like I don't know, it makes kids, especially kids, like they would believe in other gods or something like that. So yeah, I don't know.
Anyway, let's not comment on that too long. Let's just move to another, to the next topic really fast.
Hello.
I think we should. I think we should address the major headlines for last week.
Oof.
Oof! Major power moves. صراحة.
Goodbye,
Like an
Blizzard
earthquake.
and
صراحة.
Activision.
Microsoft has bought Activision Blizzard for $67 billion. Oh my god. It's insane. It's huge news.
How do they
I'm
have
excited.
so much money, man?
Bro, you know what's crazy about this is that all the articles that were addressing this purchase, they were saying that the amount was paid in cash. And I was like, how do you pay $67 billion in cash?
Really? The amount was paid in cash?
I have no idea. How do you... I have so many questions. And it's like, you know that it's the biggest purchase since the Dell EMC merger. The Dell EMC merger was around 65 billion, and this is like tops it off at the biggest acquisition ever.
Damn. Can you imagine like how much space would $67 billion take up?
Bro, trucks. I
Like,
can imagine like toot toot toot, you know, like major.
bring in the money. But like, I don't think it adds up to the amount of money that you have to hold for you to go into a Lebanese supermarket and pay in lira.
Wow. No, that's still more than truckloads.
I left in July, and I would put like 600,000 in my wallet. My wallet wouldn't close, and then I could come back home without them, and I'd be like, "Shu street? What did I get? Oh, I got I got
Sad
jibne."
reality. Yeah, cheese.
Yeah,
For all our non-Lebanese listeners, our currency is devaluating at a very, very alarming rate. We're now worse than Venezuela, I think.
I'm not sure about that.
I think.
If
I don't
we're
know.
worse than Venezuela,
I'm not sure.
Don't
I
quote
don't
Khalil on that. But we're really close.
No. I am sure. No. The inflation rates are like, in terms of percentages, we have overtaken Venezuela in terms of the inflation rates, and in terms of how fast we got to the rate that we are in today. But
we're number one.
In terms of the yay. But anyway, I pulled up. Let's talk about economies that are thriving. Actually, I pulled up some fun facts. Did you know that in April 2021, Microsoft also tried to buy Discord for $12 billion?
Yeah, I remember that.
I had no idea.
I know that Discord refused.
I had no idea. Refused.
Yeah.
Refused.
Got big balls, Discord.
The amount of balls, bro. Big balls.
I mean,
كتير big balls
I would
to reject $12 billion.
I would love to be able to refuse that kind of money. Like, oof.
Yeah.
But as a recent Discord user, I'm getting to see how cool the app is.
Yeah.
I joined a community TV channel, and the server is just
like the TV show. The TV show.
Yeah,
community?
the TV show community. It's like for super fans. Don't judge.
Oh, cute. No,
and
it's cute.
So it's such a nice.
At least you're engaging in Discord. Oh,
yeah,
I'm proud of you, babe.
Look at me, I'm growing up, mom.
Look at you being a Discord user.
Yeah, so what they do, like they have meme Saturdays, and every Thursday
Oh,
we rewatch one episode from the show.
damn.
It's super cute.
Is this like is this like the modern day cat lady?
Probably,
Cat
because
people?
we're watching the same show over and over again, and we wait every week to watch a 20-minute episode.
Wow. Do you know that Discord also rejected Twitter? Twitter tried to buy Discord, and they also said no. I don't have details about how much because it's not disclosed. It's always like these companies refuse to comment, about this kind of stuff. But the Discord rejecting 12 billion, it was an actual number. Bro, it's insane. $12 billion. And another fun fact is that Discord actually tried to buy and acquire TikTok and Pinterest,
Discord
but
tried to
failed.
buy TikTok.
Discord tried to buy TikTok and Pinterest, and they failed. They failed at acquisitioning them.
I don't get it. Like, why do you want to overtake other companies? Okay, from a business standpoint, it makes sense, but I mean, when you're making enough money, just let I don't know, let the other companies and
To be
apps
honest,
do their thing.
I have a very humble point of view on this, which is I think it's obviously there are business motives behind it. Obviously, it's business driven, especially with numbers that high. So you won't invest in 12 billion or 67 billion if you can't guarantee a turnover, if you don't guarantee that you're actually getting gold.
I mean, for Discord
But
to
but
turn down $12 billion, I mean, I'm assuming that they're making more than that, or they have
yeah, yeah,
plans
yeah.
on making more than that. And I'm
Yeah.
happy. I
Or they're
mean,
valued,
it's
or they're valued at more
yeah.
than that. I think one of the reasons why they're allowed to have big balls, especially recently, I don't want to go back to this topic, but you remember when we talked about NFTs and the NFT spaces? Discord is the go-to place for any NFT big release or big community. So if you want to buy an NFT and become a part of that NFT community, like the Board Ape, the Board Bunny, the Board Mabsut, the Board Kabas, whatever,
Community TV.
مثلا if community TV ever released an NFT, they would actually create a Discord server for that NFT, and all of the people that are interested, they would join that server. And Discord, ما في شيء, there's nothing like Discord that probably previously offered this kind of service before, which is kind of interesting how like that also added more value to the company and how much it's actually worth when it files for an IPO. But anyway, back to your question. My personal point of view is that aside from the business motive, I think it's the technology. I remember reading about Spotify, where a startup in the UK was working on a technology that basically took what Genius Apple Music has Genius, which is a prediction, basically predicts music and your genres and what you like and what you don't like. They took this concept, they expanded it, they broke it down, and they built an even better algorithm that would actually give you exactly like what you from one song. It can guess like three or four of your genres that you are actually actively listening to,
Nice.
which is actually insane. It's very very like deep technology, complex technology.
Let me try it
Spotify
out
bought the
so
startup.
I make the whole system shut down.
Bro, Spotify bought the startup. Like they haven't. I think they were a team of like 20 people, and Spotify bought it for like big like millions. We're talking about millions, big bucks, because they saw the potential that that technology had in terms of what if it got used in Spotify, and how would that revolutionize the way we carry ourselves as a music app. And that's what happened basically. Right now, as of to my knowledge, as Khalil, I don't think there's a better prediction than Spotify, and I think you
Yeah,
you can attest to
yeah,
that as
yeah.
well, coming
I've
from an
mentioned
Anghami
that
user.
earlier. The Spotify algorithm is amazing. It made me realize that I missed out a lot of songs from
Yeah,
my childhood. So, la, I
you
do
know,
agree. But what I don't like is like by acquiring all this software, you're kind of monopolizing the whole industry. Like when Facebook took Instagram and WhatsApp,
Meta, please. It's not Facebook anymore. It's Meta.
when Meta took over Instagram and WhatsApp, it's just not the same anymore. ما بعرف, it's the ads, the whole layout. Like they're trying to
Yeah.
Facebookize. If that's They're trying to make a
Do you
Facebook
wanna?
out of everything. And honestly, the reason why Discord is, I think the power in Discord is the fact that it doesn't have any ads running anywhere.
Yeah.
and it's just
It's
like,
very
hey,
personal. You fear that it's
it's
very
very
personal.
personal. It's my own channel. Like I'm not gonna mention food and then get like a gajillion. I always use this number gajillion and get a million,
Kajillion.
12 billion, 12 billion ads for food and. But hey,
You
it's
know something very upsetting as well?
yeah.
Instagram is exploring a new subscription. I don't know if you heard about this, but Instagram is exploring a new subscription algorithm or subscription system where they actually charge people. Kif OnlyFans, you pay to view
Wow.
someone's Instagram grid. You pay to see someone's content. So they're exploring options where you subscribe to your favorite influencer to see their content. I think that's the downfall. That's the beginning of the
I
downfall
mean,
because it's
خلاص.
exactly what you just mentioned because you're monetizing لدرجة القرف يعني I'm disgusted by it في monetizing انه okay you're
They're making
monetizing to
enough
pay
money as it
salaries
is.
to do this to do that okay but this is no come on there's no I mean I see the opportunity but that doesn't mean that you should jump on I don't know I just
What
don't
I
like
don't
the
like
way
is why are you trying to be TikTok and Instagram and OnlyFans
and
and
OnlyFans
whatever future
yeah
thing
yeah yeah
that you want? خلاص, just stop it. Instagram became popular
yeah
because it's a photo app. And then the videos came in, then the stories came in, and then now the reels. And just recently,
Snapchat
I
came
mean,
with the stories
not
first
recently, but like 2 or 3 months ago, I started noticing that when you're going through the stories, you're getting double ads now.
yeah
Yeah, at
yeah
first it was like
correct
one ad every 2 or 3 story people's stories. Now you just like you open up the stories and then like the minute that you swipe right, there's an ad and then there's another ad before you get to the second person stories. Khalas,
yeah
khalas. And this is what I don't like. I mean, this dude, Marky Mark, you're taking control over everything. And I'd much
I
rather
think that's it.
I would much
I
rather
think with the
pay for
with the
Facebook or
pace,
Instagram for them to like not have all this data or like not have all these ads. وخلاص.
would you
Yeah, and at this point, yes, wouldn't you?
would you pay for example like $9 per month for Instagram to use Instagram without
I mean,
ads?
if Instagram has ما بعرف قديش يعني بس I'm assuming it's like ما بعرف 500 million, a billion followers, billion users.
Okay, I think more than that.
I mean, there's 7 billion people in the world. I'm removing all the grandpas and all the newborns.
What? That's 7 billion.
بعرف. I know some people don't.
You think there's
Anyway,
more 7 billion old people in the world?
Anyway, let's say a billion people. Do you want to make $9 billion a month? Well, no, make it $1 and stop stealing my data. You're still gonna get $1 billion every month.
Stop stealing my data. Yeah. I think it's insane that big power moves like that are happening like right in front of us. Like we witnessed when Microsoft bought Activision and Blizzard, and before that, they bought Bethesda and ZeniMax Online Studios for like 7.5 billion, and that was the biggest number, blah blah blah, in the gaming industry. And now this, initially, everyone thought that it's a power move against Sony because Sony's market value dropped $20 billion after Microsoft's Activision Blizzard deal announcement. $20 billion, bro. They lost like 14% in
Was
stock.
that also in
Activision
cash?
Blizzard, I don't know.
No, I
No,
can.
no, that's in stock value. That's in stock value. And Activision Blizzard gained 26%. Subhanallah.
Oh,
But yeah, everyone thought it was a power move against Sony, and then they cleared it out, and they're like, I think Phil Spencer is his name, and he was like, no, we plan to honor our bilateral agreement with Sony and to keep Call of Duty and other shared games multi-platform. Call of Duty will not become a Xbox exclusive because initially that was the main headline, bro. Can you imagine? Like you basically removed the faces of PlayStation. You bought
yeah.
the faces of PlayStation. Like Crash Bandicoot now is owned by Microsoft. Crash Bandicoot. Do you remember playing Crash Bandicoot and anything other than a PlayStation?
So. And the thing is,
So
Kaman,
yeah,
and this has been happening not just with this company, but like when Disney took over Star Wars and Lucasfilms, that
yeah,
was a
yeah.
big move, Kaman. And I remember like the memes they were
Correct.
putting Mickey Mouse with a lightsaber and stuff like that.
صح. Correct. I love it.
بس انه
The crossover nobody wanted,
بس
but everybody needs.
انه where do we go from here? Like, are you gonna ruin Star Wars? Are you gonna finish off Star Wars? شو راح يصير? Will you have a prequel to the prequel to the prequel or not? شو راح يصير؟
I don't know. I don't think it's. I don't think it's what are you gonna do with your current brands. I think it's basically how are you gonna use the lore, the story, and the technology that already exists, and how are you gonna make it better? Like for example, Blizzard, like World of Warcraft, the biggest
Yeah.
MMO, like arguably ever. Are you gonna revive World of Warcraft, or are you gonna use Unreal Engine 5 to give it this revamped new game, blah blah blah, or because you can now, are you just gonna let it die? You know. So these questions remain unanswered. Like you can't know because to them, if it doesn't make sense financially, then it doesn't make sense.
So if it's not making money, then it shouldn't be costing anything.
Exactly. So you want to
Yes.
hear a funny piece of information? Xbox creator almost got fired for saying gaming is like masturbating. I think his name is Blackley. He was like, gaming is like masturbation. Everybody does it, but nobody wants to talk about it. He almost got fired. Can you remember being called to HR? What the fuck did you just tweet? Are you aware that you're the face of Xbox? Speaking of capitalism and big power moves, Bill Gates bought. It's crazy. By the way, before I say this, it's crazy that Bill Gates is no longer owns Microsoft. Isn't that crazy? He's no longer in charge. Like for the longest, I've grown up like Bill Gates is Microsoft. Like he is the three colored squares. You know.
True. I guess he's just
Like if you
too
check his
busy taking
DNA,
over
it's
the
gonna
world
be.
right now.
If you check his DNA, it's gonna be red, green, blue, and yellow. Like.
I think he's just too busy taking over the world right now.
No, I'll tell you exactly what he's doing. Bill Gates recently bought one of Leonardo da Vinci's scientific journals for $30.8 million.
That's like pocket change for this guy.
If I yes, correct. But one thing I gotta comment: if I had that kind of wealth, I would definitely invest in something like that. Dude, that is the blueprint. I'm a huge fanboy of Leonardo da Vinci. And
have you read the Da Vinci Code?
I have. Dude, do you know how many
Okay,
inventions he has? That's it. That's the only credentials.
Yeah,
do you know the inventions accredited for Leonardo da Vinci? I'll just list a couple.
No,
the parachute.
I know a lot. Yeah, he invented
the diving suit. He has something called Leonardo's robot, which is basically, a robot-looking sculpture. The armored car. Dude, it's insane. This guy was like 1452 until 1519. Like if we were to go back to our previous topic of like time travel, dude, I would go chill with Leonardo da Vinci. I would go be like, hey, Leonardo, do you want to like grab a drink or something? Leo, I'll call him Leo. Amo Leo. Abu Lul.
No, I would call him Leonardo with the hand movement every time. Leonardo.
Leonardo.
Would you like to go grab?
Anyway, اسمع. An armored car. Okay, the triple barrel cannon, a great kite. He invented the kite.
Wow,
it's not impressive, but
I mean, back in 1500, that was pretty impressive.
Dude, this guy has schematics for a machine gun. It's a schematic of a 1400s machine gun and a catapult. It's insane. Like,
it's a good thing he
died. Can you imagine the amount of information that's in that journal with the mind? Like, I don't know if he's still in his right mind, Bill Gates, but like, I don't know if you can like read between the lines or dissect that journal and like come up with the next big thing in terms of like a huge invention or something, and it's going to be literally inspired by Leonardo da Vinci. I think that's insane. I think that's epic.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure that this journal has been studied over and over again by too many scientists, I guess. No?
Yeah, you're right, probably. You think he bought it as, he was like, you can have your NFTs. I just have my actual physical real life NFT of Leonardo da Vinci's journal.
Speaking of NFTs, do you remember the group I told you about, where everybody complains? Yeah. So one person he made a post complaining about NFTs and like he doesn't understand them, and another person commented, So let me break it down to you in the easiest way possible.
Okay, here we go.
NFTs, an NFT is like everyone can have sex with your wife, but you have the marriage certificate. That is an NFT.
What? I'm not sure I agree with that.
I
I
finally
hate NFTs
understand.
now.
Thank you for everyone who sent me links describing and explaining what NFTs are. But this guy just did it in one sentence. خلاص.
I can't believe people took like hours of their time to explain to you what an NFT actually is, and you went with that explanation.
خلاص,
Bravo,
bro.
مبسوط. I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
Do you think Microsoft will ever venture in space, like Jeff Bezos did and Elon Musk? Do you think he'll join the race?
For space?
Yeah,
I mean, how many races do you need? خلاص.
it's not a race, like maybe like. Do you think he's gonna invest in space technology and space
I
research?
don't think so. I think he's just trying to take over Earth. One. I'm not. I'm just like I'm fooling around.
Bro, he just bought Call of Duty. He has a lot on his plate.
That's why he got those games, bro. He needs all those maps.
Bill Gates is a gamer. Confirmed. Bill Gates is not the fucking owner anymore. What are we talking about?
But no, I am fooling around with the fact that people, when COVID broke out, people started blaming Bill Gates that it's his way of taking over the world because he donated a huge amount of money to the CDC, and now he gets to declare what is a pandemic and what is not.
The whole chip conspiracy. Speaking of space, do you know that if you shoot a gun in space, the bullet will keep going on forever because the universe is continuously expanding at a faster rate than the bullet will travel? Dude, I would so be doing this stupid shit if I'm an astronaut.
Would it be
I think
as
that's why I'm
fast
not an astronaut.
as Earth though, in vacuum?
Okay, أول شيء, I don't think you're allowed to take a gun to space.
I don't think a gun would fire because you need that with the lack of oxygen. Look at us
I think
talking
it would
about
fire.
mechanisms while sitting in our boxers.
Bro. Why no Leonardo Da Vinci journal? Blueprints. Show me the blueprints. I'll figure it out.
ليك يا بيل جيتس درس منيح ليوناردو بوك بدنا اختراعات جديدة.
Dude, I'm pretty sure there's someone that thinks like me in NASA, and they always say like, no, you're not allowed on this on the shuttle. There's always this guy is like, what if we do this? What if we do that? Dude, it's zero gravity. Like, there's no rules. You can basically do like, how about I fart and and I
put it
see
in a
if
jar.
the fart stays and put it in a jar
and sell
wow. Speaking of exclusive stuff done in space, what a segue. In 2002, a NASA intern stole 101 grams of moon rocks, like actual rocks from the moon. Wait for this, bro. They're valued at more than $20 million.
Oof.
Rocks from the moon are valued over $20 million. He headed to a hotel and he laid them on the bed, and then he had sex with his girlfriend before selling them to a Belgian amateur mineralogist. So technically, he did have had sex on the moon with his girlfriend.
Technically, yes. Space sex.
Technically. Is it as exciting as trying to have sex in zero gravity? Probably not.
Yeah.
But like moon rocks, bro.
I think it would have been painful as well. Like, can you imagine having sex with rocks on the bed?
Shut up! It's the moon.
I literally gave you the moon. What more do you want, woman?
What do you mean your back hurts? I don't care if your head's bleeding. Wow. Anyway, Jackass Forever. Jackass Forever is releasing in February, I think. I love it.
I hate.
Please
Jackass.
tell me you don't hate it. Ya Allah. Why?
They're extremely mean,
cool.
and like the pranks are.
That's the point.
True.
It's stuff that you would never do in real life that you've always wanted to do with your buddies.
Yeah, because I'm
They
not
just do
a
it.
jackass.
Okay, one, that's the name of the movie. Two, they do it for you so you don't have to do it. So you will relive your dark fantasies of smacking. If I would like to smack you with that. Listen,
I would never imagine doing these to my friends.
listen. So you've never thought of smacking me in the face with an old television?
No.
Okay,
Are
well,
you
maybe I
disappointed?
have a couple of times, but
Fulfillment.
Shwai, Shwai. You've never looked at my face and been like, what if I duct tape it and dunk him in water or something?
Again, la, bro, no.
You've never walked past like a guy on a ladder on a sidewalk and be like, just like grab the ladder and be like, blah, 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 blah. Never,
Yes, but
never thought of doing
would you
that.
ever do it? No.
No, exactly.
Yeah.
You don't. Jackass will do it for you, and watch Jackass do it for you. February 20th.
Now, Jackass, please pay us for this ad. Thank you.
Please.
You think we should
Please.
make these ads and then, like, when people start listening to them, they'd be like, "Oh, we should have paid them." So let's start. This podcast is sponsored by Jackass.
Listen, no, stop, no, because that basically means they have zero reason to pay us.
No. I'm sure they'll pity us.
Amazing.
Taking a break to
Call
mention
it,
our sponsors. Jackass, the movie, drops
Reverse.
this November. Make sure to watch it. It's horrible.
Oh, actually, it's February.
It's February.
It's February. Tanishi, 1 second. I'm gonna shred my marketing degree. 1 second.
Yalla,
Let me
not
flush
right.
it down.
Not right. This is gonna work. I promise.
Oh my god. Mabsoot just invent reverse marketing. How about I market it and then ask them to pay me because I already did it.
Isn't that what David Dobrik does?
Yeah, الفرق بينك وبين David Dobrik is that he has millions and millions of subscribers and views. Well, the David Dobrik بيقرا ضرطة bro on record. Everyone's like he's ضرط. مين بنعرف شركات بضرطة.
Put it in a jar.
Stop with the fart in a jar. God damn it. Oh my god, reverse marketing. You're gonna do it at some point. You're gonna be like, Khalil, guess what I did? Send me a picture of an empty jar. Guess what's in that jar? What? An NFT?
NFT fart.
You wanna wrap up?
Do
you want me to end? Do you want me to end on a funny note? I'll end on a funny note. Ratatouille, you know the movie Ratatouille?
Yeah.
I saw a tweet that said Ratatouille is actually hilarious because the villain wasn't even evil. He just didn't want food that was cooked by rats. And I think that's a valid point. Thanks for listening to Kabas episode 7.
Modern day villains.
صراحة. يلا مبسوط. Take it away. Take the podcast away as an ended.
Thank you guys for tuning in. We hope you guys, Ya Allah. I don't want to say you guys.
Thank you for listening. See you on the next episode. Yalla bye.
لا مش كل مرة نفس الشيء.
Okay. Yeah, we need to be consistent. Okay, do it. Do stuff. Yalla, do stuff. Yalla. 1, 2, 3.
Thank you guys for tuning in. We hope you liked the episode. Let us know what you think about the Activision and Blizzard
Acquisition.
It's not Activision.
It's Activision Blizzard.
Okay. Thank you guys.
My God. This is why the outros are the best.
Thank you guys for tuning in. Let us know what you think about the acquisition of Blizzard and Activision in the comments. Do you agree with us or not? We would love to hear what you have to say about this.
Look at you all formal and shit.
Yeah, look at
that's
me.
it. See you next episode. Yalla, bye.
See you next episode.
Bye.